A wonderful good morning to the beautiful listeners of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM. Reaching you live from the uphill in the capital city of the power state, Mina, Niger State. Today is Saturday, the 22nd day in the month of November, year 2025. Studio time check is 7:36 a.m. I am Usman Apaya. Welcoming you to the weekend review of the national dailies. Yes, this is the platform where we give you a rundown review of some of the captivating stories that trended over the weekend, and of course, we give you an opportunity to equally come in and make your comments and contribution based on the newspaper story that is so catchy to you. Yes, this morning we start with a very rather sad one. Bandit kill 16 vigilantes, kidnap 42 in Niger. At least 16 vigilante members have been killed and 42 residents kidnapped in a separate attack by bandits across communities in Moshegu local government area of Niger State. Residents told Weekend Trust that the attack occurred between Sunday, November 9 and Thursday, November 13, 2025, leaving several communities deserted. A resident who does not want his name mentioned said bandits first stormed Dutz and Magaji village on Sunday and abducted 22 people. He said, and I quote, "When they came on Sunday, vigilantes were after them and engaged them in a gun battle. In the process, 3 vigilantes were killed and 5 people are currently in hospital," he said. He added that the attackers returned after dawn on Thursday, November 13th, invading Magama village during early morning prayers. He said they surrounded the mosques while people were praying and abducted more than 20 people. Some vigilantes followed them, not knowing the bandits have laid an ambush. The bandits opened fire and 13 vigilantes were killed and several others were injured. That's according to the source. The press secretary to the Moshegu local government, Isa Abdullahi Bokuta, confirmed the killings in a statement. Yes, well, this is a very, very sad one. Now, we have another very interesting story that actually trended over the week, and it is all about another outcry from the mother of Honorable Negenu, a chairmanship candidate under the umbrella of the ANPP in Bida local government. Mercy on her, and of course released her one and only son, who was allegedly arrested by the orders of the former governor of Niger State, former Governor Umar Mohammed Bagu. Well, I think let's give you the clip, where the mother is crying out to
me wato da su jabo fade mi ba nabi Muhammadu fade gimbe fa ba rasulullah ba kula mace na ba nabi Muhammadu fa ba soko fa ba nabi Muhammadu daga facoyi mi wa ma to yi zilu mi kwa fa ba nabi Muhammadu mi legi ba nabi Muhammadu fa ngaji mi temako fandoro me lo asibiti ba ne fa ba soko fa ba nabi Muhammadu me tagwa ufaba manchuja boshe paki tunsoko ufaba nabi Muhammadu ufa lagin buyu ya mi ba nabi Muhammadu nagenu ufabi.
Well, that is the mother of Honorable Negenu, who was been arrested by the security. Well, it has been alleged that the arrest was ordered by the former governor as a result of the crisis that erupted in Bida when the convoy of the former governor was actually being stoned by some miscreants in Bida local government. And well, many are saying that this person, Honorable Negenu, should actually be taken to court. Why should the authority be holding more than necessary without charging him to court? Well, we hope and pray that with this, the authority will do the needful, because we have to be, respecter of the law. The rule of law is actually there to make things clear. If he's actually guilty of the offense, then he should be, the law should take its course. But keeping him, unnecessarily is very disturbing. And the mother, like you have heard from the clip, she's crying out to the former governor and the emir of Bida to help intervene so that Negenu, her one and only son, could be released. And he has now been complaining that she is in a very terrible condition. Her health challenges is not actually, he's facing serious health challenge because Negenu has been the only person that has been taking care of her, and now that he's under detention, the health challenge is piling up with the traumatization that he's going through. It's so sad one. We hope and pray the authority will do the needful. Now moving forward, we have this one. Nigeria defeated by DR Congo to end World Cup host. The Democratic Republic of Congo have qualified for the 2026 World Cup Intercontinental Playoffs after defeating Nigeria on penalty in CAF Playoff Final on Sunday. The win sent DR Congo into March Intercontinental Playoffs. Their only previous World Cup appearance was in 1974 when they competed as Zaire. Well, it's a very sad one for the football lovers in the country. After waiting for donkey years, Nigeria have not actually participated in last World Cup, and the one that is coming, Nigeria will definitely have its now chance to appear on that World Cup. Well, again, there is another very interesting caption. The Nigerian Swahili coach talking about Harry Chile is actually saying that the DR Congo used voodoo to defeat Nigeria in the World Cup qualifying series. Well, let's see. Super Eagles coach, head coach Eric Chile has attributed Nigerians' elimination from the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification African Playoff tournament to alleged voodoo practiced by the Democratic Republic of Congo during Sunday's penalty shootout. He said, and I quote, "During the penalty session, the DR Congo did some voodoo every time. So this is why I was little nervous. The Congolese bench was sprinkling something that looked like water." That's according to the Super Eagles head coach. Why don't you do the same thing so that when you're going to a battle like this, you go prepared? Well, I think this excuses was actually being greeted with a lot of condemnation by Nigerians, saying that the court does not have the capacity, and that is why it's actually hiding under the canopy of voodoo and a kind of a spiritual offense that he said these people have actually used to put them down. Well, that is for the coach, and Nigerians are actually not too happy about that, and the excuses is a very, very flimsy one, as many have actually condemned him on social media. While we have another very interesting one, bandit hit KB school, shoot principal, shoot a principal, vice principal, adopt 25 female students. Bandits have attacked the government girls comprehensive senior secondary school GGCSS Maga Danko Wasagu area of Kebbi State, killing the vice principal Hassan Yakubu Makuku and adopting 25 students. Maga is commonly located in Danku Wasagu area, local government area of the state, has come under multiple attacks in recent times. A resident of Maga, Ali Yakubu, said the bandits invaded the school around 5 a.m. on Monday without any resistance. He said the attack has created panic among residents of Maga, where we are now in fear and mourning. He said the school principal Makuku was shot while trying to protect the student during the attack. Yes, it is a very sad one. He said he was shot as he tried to protect his student from being taken by bandits. It's a great loss for the community and the school. A very sad one. Well, I think many have been calling for a kind of a serious investigation, because there is intelligence report have actually reached the government, which has been sent down to the school. The government, like they said, have actually put security measures on ground, but something went wrong. Let's look at this story. We'll get to find out what actually went wrong. Military withdraw from KB school before adoption of a student. That's according to the governor. The governor have actually alleged. Let's give you a rundown to that story to find out what actually happened. Nasir Idris, governor of KB State, has raised concern over the withdrawal of military personnel from Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School Maga shortly before bandits abducted several students. Idris spoke on Friday in Birnin Kebbi while receiving Joe Ajiu, president of the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC), who visited the state to commiserate with him over the attack. He said the development was troubling, especially as the state had earlier obtained intelligence indicating a likely assault and promptly convened a security meeting to address the issue. He said, as a responsive government, when we receive intelligence on a possible attack, we summoned a security meeting. The security agencies assured us that all was well and the personnel will be mobilized to the school. The military was deployed, but they later withdrew by 3 a.m. and by 3:45 a.m. the incident happened. Well, I think there's a lot of argument and of course a lot of concern to this when the government have actually taken a proactive measure by deploying security. They claim that 45 minutes later, when 45 minutes after the military personnel have actually withdrawn from the school, the bandit came and of course launched that attack. It's something that is actually calling for a very serious concern. There should be a thorough investigation to this regard. Another very interesting caption that actually trended over the week. PDP chairman asks Trump to save Nigeria's democracy. The newly elected national chairman of the main opposition PDP has called on the president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, and the international community to save Nigeria's democracy. Tukur, who addressed journalists at the party's headquarters following the standoff between the PDP governors and the Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister Barrister Yensin Wike, he said aside from alleged religious genocide in Nigeria, democracy is clearly under a fire. That is according to the chairman of the People's Democratic Party PDP. Let's give you
President Trump. What is at stake is not just genocide against Nigerian Christians. He should come and save democracy in Nigeria. Democracy is under threat. I'm calling on all other developed nations, all advanced democracies, come and save Nigeria. Come and save democracy. because I cannot understand how a serving minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will be leading talks, armed talks, and then with the active connivance or support of the police to come and create mayhem here. I have said it, we are willing to lay down our lives to protect our office, to protect our democracy, to protect our mandate. So Nigerians, you are watching what is happening. International community, you are seeing the threat that Nigerian democracy is. Come and save us. Come and...
Well, that is...
I want to call on...
That is the chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, who is calling on the United States of America and the international community to come and intervene in what he described as undemocratic act that is going on. We call that over the weekend there is a kind of a political drama that actually play out at Wadata Palace, where the recognized chairman of the PDP, talking about Tuku, who is now recognized by the Independent National Electoral Commission after court verdict, is were being actually, tear gas when they were to have their meeting at their party national secretariat, Wadata Palace. Wike came with his army to actually disrupt the meeting, saying that they too will be having their meeting there. So it's a very disgraceful drama that actually play out there. It's a kind of a demonstration of a shame that before the international community. This is very wrong. Many have actually called on the president to actually prevail on the Minister of Federal Capital, Nyesom Wike, who is actually practicing, exhibiting the kind of arrogancy around the corridor of power. We hope and pray that the president and of course the critical stakeholders will brace up to occasion and of course save our democracy. We don't actually need the United States of America to help us practice our democracy. After 26 years of return to democracy, we should have been mature and of course being mature enough to practice our democracy. This is not very healthy for us. We hope and pray they will do the needful. Another very interesting story that trended over the week: federal government to introduce TIF NUPE degree programs. The National University Commission (NUC) has launched effort to introduce TIF and the National University Commission has launched effort to introduce TIF and of course 3 full-fledged academic programs in Nigerian universities. The initiative, led by NUC Executive Secretary Professor Abdullahi Ribadu, seeks to formalize these languages as at the bachelor's degree level, making a major step in recognizing and preservation of Nigerians' linguistic heritage. He said that part of the process, experts from Nigerian university have been engaged to develop the core curriculum minimum academic standards for the new programs. The move position TIF and NUPE as at the list addition to the Nigerians' growing list of linguistic academic offerings. Yes, that is a very good one. This will go a long way in enriching our cultural preserving our cultural heritage in our universities. It's a very good move. We hope and pray you see the light of the day. Another interesting caption we have here: Rubado led high power delegation to US congressman pushing for genocide narrative. New Rubado, National Security Advisor, has led a high-power delegation to the United States of America over the allegation of Christian genocide in Nigeria. This is, do you have to do that? Well, however, in a response to this, U.S. Congressman accused Tinubu's government of not doing enough to end killings in the country. U.S. Congressman Bill Huzenga has accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration of sitting back and failing to address worsening violence in Nigeria. The congressman said this on Thursday while testifying before the U.S. House Subcommittee on African Review Nigerian as a country of a particular concern designation. The congressman directly faulted Tinubu's administration's response, accusing the government delegation of downplaying the crisis in Washington. Let's give you the insert where the lawmaker is actually, condemning the Tinubu's government over its act. Let's listen to him.
I want to call on President Trump.
We are seeing radicalized Islamists killing Christians in Muslim areas of Nigeria.
What I can tell you, Representative Huizenga, is that Christians are disproportionately targeted based on their population.
Exactly. And by the way, for those that you can't pick up with the microphones, there's audible yeses behind you. Again, the people that are watching who are nodding their heads. Why? Because they have lived this. Their families have lived this. I went to school with kids from Nigeria. I've got neighbors who've been missionaries there, who have family there, who have friends there, who know this is going on. Yet we've got not just the mass media, we got people within the Congress denying that this is happening, or certainly de-emphasizing it. It ought to be outrageous that it is Christians, moderate Muslims, anyone being terrorized by these radicalized Islamists in Nigeria, and we've got the Tinubu government sitting back and not doing enough. I recently just was interviewed by Nigerian television, Arise TV, and that was really their question. Is the Tinubu government doing enough? And I had to answer, no, they are not. And I do not understand how a delegation can come here to the United States and downplay and come up with all of these other excuses as to why this is allowed to happen.
Well, that is the U.S. congressman saying that the Tinubu's government is actually not doing enough to address the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. There is an issue of alleged Christian genocide which has actually raised a lot of concern, so much so that the Trump's administration is actually contemplating coming to Nigeria to serve the Christians who are under a terrible condition of terrorists who are actually, profiling the Christians and killing the Christians. That's according to what the U.S. government is saying. And you have the whole national security advisor, leading a team to the United States of America to convince the Americans that there's nothing like a Christian genocide. What we have in the country is an insecurity, a terrorist attack that concerns virtually all Nigerians, the Muslims, the Christians, and even the pagans. Everybody is feeling the brunt of these bandits or criminals who are actually disturbing the peace of the country. But again, the U.S. congressman is saying that that is not enough. Why should you come and of course downplay the whole thing, or rather say that the issue it's not what it has been on the front burner. So I think the US would have been very much convinced by Nigeria if they have actually seen a very drastic measure taken by Nigerian government in dealing with this bandit. If they have actually been seeing a response from the Nigerian troops going into all these bushes following the criminals to their dens to actually neutralize them, that would have given the United States of America confidence that yes, Nigeria is on top of the game. Now that America has said they are coming, and remember, like we have always said, whenever American tells you that they are coming, they are already there, because they are always very much far ahead of what they will tell you. Whenever they tell you they are coming, I said they are already there. So whether you like it or not, Americans have actually carrying out a kind of investigation, and they are doing some kind of a satellite monitoring turnout of events. So the Nigerian government will have to do a lot of things to disabuse the mind of Americans that it is not a Christian genocide that is going on in Nigeria, and even if it's not a Christian genocide, there is a genocide against mankind in Nigeria. So the government will have to do something very quickly to prevent Americans from coming, and if they do, well, only God can tell what will happen. You only know the beginning, you wouldn't know how it will end. Listeners, you can follow us on our Facebook page at Badeggi Radio 90.1 MSFM, where you can, of course, later drop your comments and it shall be read out or here. Again, you can follow us on our YouTube channel at Badeggi Radio 90.1 TV to drop you like the page, drop and of course your comment, and of course like the page so you can have more and more of our program. And much later, we shall be opening our line for you to call in and make your contribution, and the line is 091 38579001. Now moving on, we have this very interesting caption: Nnamdi Kanu sentenced to life imprisonment. A federal high court in Abuja has ordered 100 life sentence to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Justice James Omotosho delivered the judgment after convincing Kanu on all, convicting Kanu on all 7 counts of terrorism offenses. The judge sentenced Kanu to life imprisonment in count 1, 4, 5, and 6 instead of a death sentence penalty. The judge, who sentenced Kanu to 20 years jail after a term in 3 counts, however, committed him to 3 years imprisonment in count 7. The judge ordered that Kanu should be kept in a facility suitable for his behavior, stating that Kanu Kuje Correctional Center will not serve the purpose his sentence was meant to achieve. The judge did not sentence Kanu to death based on the fact that capital punishment was going into extinction worldwide, and also because of his holy books recommends mercy. Life is a sacrifice to God. That's according to the judge. Omotosho cited prosecution evidence, including video interviews in which Kanu made violent threats against Nigeria and its citizens as a basis for the conviction. The court found Kanu guilty of count 1 and 2 of making a series of broadcasts to incite violence and killings in furtherance of his suppressionist agitation for Biafra. Well, I think Nigerians are living witness when Nnamdi Kanu have actually ordered that the police station should be burned down, military outposts, and of course the military and policemen should be killed, and they were killed. Well, I'm not a judge, I'm not a lawyer, but these are evidence on ground that actually Kanu have actually ordered for this, and he have made so many broadcasts. So the judgment or the sentence, the imprisonment, is not a surprising thing to any Nigerian who actually is preview to the happenings. Another interesting caption here: federal government shut down 47 unity colleges. Federal government has shut down 47 unity colleges across the country. The development comes after the attacks on the Kebbi and Niger states. Yesterday, the closure of the school came as a result of schools that were being attacked in Kebbi and Niger state respectively. In a circular issue to principals on Monday, Hajia Binta Abdul Qadir, Director of a Senior Secondary School Education in the Ministry of Education, said Dr. Tunji Alausa, the Minister of Education, had approved the temporary closure of 47 schools due to recent security challenges in some part of the country. She said, and I quote, "Sequel to the recent security challenges in some part of the country and the need to prevent any security breaches, the Minister of Education have approved the immediate closure of the listed federal colleges, unity colleges, with immediate effect. That's according to the circular. We have the list of school here, the school here. Yes, well, I think it's very important. So the affected school include institutions located in Zaria, Daura, Sokoto, Pakistan, Ekere, Akoko, Abaji, among others. Yes, including Niger State. So I think the schools, all the unity school under these areas on this location, we have been ordered, we have been directed to be closed down temporarily pending the security situation in the country. Well, I think in a related development, we have Kwara State who have actually closed about 50 schools in the state. And of course, in Plateau State, the government have ordered the immediate closure of the secondary schools over the suspected terrorist attacks. Again, in Katsina State, the government have actually ordered for the closure of all public schools over security concern. Well, our own here in Niger State, the government is actually accusing the school where we have issues of attack as a result of the school not actually heeding to the advice or adhering to the order of the government to close down the school. But I don't know whether the order has been in circulation. People were not too conversant with the order. People are not aware of the order handed down by the government, just like the way Kwara have come to the media, and of course other state, Kwara, Plateau, Katsina, and even the federal government ordering the schools to be closed down for security reasons. Well, I don't know. Now to our star story of the week. 227 abducted from Niger State Catholic School, says Khan. Niger State chapter of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Khan, says 227 persons, including teachers and students, were abducted when bandits attacked St. Mary's Catholic Primary and Secondary Schools in Papiri Agwara local government area of Niger State on Friday morning. The incident reportedly occurred between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. and the exact number of the abductees remains unknown. That's according to them, but the Khan is coming up with this figure. However, in a statement on Friday evening, Daniel Abotori, the media aide to Daniel Oko, the state chairman of a Khan, confirmed that 215 pupils and students, including 12 teachers, were abducted during the attack. Well, we actually tried to make effort to call one of the leaders of the Khan to actually confirm this number and of course the attack to us. Unfortunately, he said he is not in position to make this confirmation, but he has actually redirected us to Khan chairman Niger State, and of course I could not was unable to reach out to him, but we will employ any other person who is actually close to Khan or any other person who is in a position to give us updates as we open our phone line. You can put a call to give us a confirmation, or I want to believe that the person I called yesterday, if he is actually listening, can actually call to our private number so that we can put him on to have a confirmation of this number that is coming from Khan. Well, listeners, this is all about some of these trending stories that have actually been so catchy over the week. It's now about time we open our phone line to give you an opportunity to actually call in and make your own comment and contribution based on the story that is so catchy to you. And because of time, we will implore you that you make your comment and contribution within a minute so that others will equally have the opportunity to come in and make their own comment. Let's pick our very first call of the day. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Usman Apaya, good morning, sir. Lieutenant Senator Obasanjo Usman Apaya.
Okay, you're welcome, Obasanjo. Go ahead and make your contribution, please.
Thank you. Well, good from you. In fact, yesterday I was in Abuja. Some people talked about it. They were listening. Badeggi FM. I was in the studio yesterday. Omo, and the system. See, if you want to throw stones, don't throw it into market. Maybe your brother will be there. That is what happened during Goodluck Jonathan, when the present president or the present government was against Goodluck Jonathan. On all this, they were all happy. So now I am calling all our leaders. The leaders, if you are listening, our leaders from councilor, chairman, House of Assembly, House of Reps, Senator, the governor himself, sir. It's high time. Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are angry. What is happening in the country, the whole of the country, not from south, east, middle belt, everywhere of this country. Are we going to talk about the economic brouhaha? Or are we going to talk about the insecurity? Or are we going to talk about the ASU? Or are we going to talk about...
Thank you, Obasanjo. Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, 0913857900 is number to call and make your contribution based on the story that is so catchy to you. Hello.
Good morning, Usman Apaya. My name is Ambassador Gibu the Challenger. I'm calling you from...
0913857900 is number to call and make your comment and contribution. Hello.
Good morning, Usman Apaya.
Good morning, Mr. Douglas, I suppose.
How was the weather over there?
We thank God.
May God be the glory.
Yes, go ahead and make your contribution, please.
My own contribution. Why Nigeria? Why are they afraid to America to come to Nigeria? Why are they afraid to our leader? So they don't want to leak their secret. That's why they are doing mago. They are doing fana. Because they know what they are doing. It's not right. That's why they are afraid America to come to Nigeria.
Amen. Thank you. 0913857900 is number to call. You can as well post your comment and contribution on our Facebook page, so you could have it been right here. Alaikum salam. An gaishe ka. Lafiya lau.
Sai kana magana da Abba dan Najeriya.
To an gaishe ka Abba dan Najeriya.
To Najeriya kasan mu ta gado, amma dai gaskiya shugabannin mu tsoron Allah. Mu talaka ba mu san me ke faruwa a Najeriya ba. Shin ba sa son mu ne, ba sa son ganin mu, koya aka yi ne mu ba mu sani ba. Dan Allah dan Annabi tashi yi abin da ya kamata. A sa jami'an tsaro su bi hanyoyin da ya kamata. Ɗauki mataki akan 'yan ta'addan nan. Suna zuwa suna yi mana illa, suna ɗauke mana mutane, suna kashe mana mutane. Ko dan ba 'ya'yansu ake taɓa ba, idan da 'ya'yansu ake taɓa, da sun ɗauki mataki akan wannan abin. A su ji tsoron Allah, akwai mutuwa fa, ko ba daɗe ko ba jimawa za su mutu, kuma su tarar da abin da suka aikata shi za su girba. Allah Ubangiji ya samu dace.
Amin mun gode. Amin mun gode Abu dan Najeriya. 0913857900 is number to call and make your contribution. Hello.
Hello, Usman Apaya. Good morning.
Good morning, MD Awal.
I always appreciate you for your job well done.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you too.
Usman Apaya, we are heading to another threat in this country, honestly. I look at Minister of Education directing the closure of the school, and likewise even some states. What kind of setback, we find ourselves in this country? Now look at what the United States are saying, you understand, that the federal government is not doing enough, you understand, to tackle the issue of insecurity. Yes, they are very correct. Honestly, Usman Apaya, since you understand, all this issue happened about the kidnapping of the KB school, you understand, yes, and the killing of Brigadier General Usman Apaya, nothing has been done. No any reinforcement from the government.
If assuming the way these people are coming with their force, their reinforcement from the part of the government, Usman Apaya, did you think all these bandits and Boko Haram are they ahead of the gallant military that we have in this country? Are we not having air component? You understand? The federal government can be able to use to neutralize all these bandits and Boko Haram. Let them continue. The only way we can go, you understand, in this country is for them to bring a kind of massive reinforcement. That is the only way we can go so that they can neutralize them. But the reverse is the case in this country. I think we are not having authorities, you understand? A lot of things is happening. Everybody went and sat down and you keep quiet. Look at the way people are voicing out the kind of situation we find ourselves in this country. We're in a serious dimension of Usman Apaya. May Allah continue to rescue us. That is my take.
Amen. Thank you very much, MDL, for that wonderful contribution. Well, let's take it to the Facebook page. We have this one coming from Haruna Muhammad Sani. He said, may Allah help us through. Amen. Ahmad Gonagi Muhammad said, good morning. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Isa Simon said, can't the northern leaders tell the bandits to stop the nonsense they are doing in the region? Well, I hope, I wish they can. Ibnu Aliu said, Mr. Apaya, good morning. This morning, Apaya, Nigeria is destroying gradually. Bandits take over every part of Nigeria. Well, I don't know. Isa Simon is coming back with another one and said, I am enjoying the programs of this radio. Thank you and God bless Shuaibu Badeggi. Thank you very much. Julius Samuel said, good morning, lovely news. Abdullahi Muhammad said, good morning, Apaya. Alone in the studio today. Have a blessed day. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm not alone. Yes, I'm being covered by the spirit of those who are making it happen here. Shuaibu Badeggi is there in spirit, and of course other staff are there to give me the support. You might not be seeing them. Thank you very much. Isa Simon is coming back again saying northern leaders are benefiting and enjoying the insecurity in the northern region. Their bank account is growing faster. Insecurity entrepreneur, I call them. Well, I don't know. This is from you. Zachary Abubakar said, well done for the great job. A lot is happening in the country now. Banditry is in the bush and terrorism is in the city. Unlawful detention of persons. Where are we heading to? I don't know. Prince Amina Mechibi said, good morning, my good radio station. Happy weekend. May Allah continue to strengthen you all. This issue of bandit is getting too much. Please, our leader should do the needful. May God bring back these children safe and sound, inshallah. We pray. So, Mariam Hassan Ribba said, good morning, Baba and all. Thank you very much. Umar Abdullah said, good morning, Apaya. Well done for the great work. A lot is happening in the country now. Banditry in the bush and terrorism in the northern part of the country. Unlawful detention of unlawful abiding citizens. Where are we going to? It's unfortunate having this set of political office holders. May Almighty Allah restore peace to the region and country at large. Please, politicians should do the needful. Thank you very much. Let's take it back to the phone line. Hello.
Morning, na kwana.
An tashi lafiya.
Lafiya lau. To Allah ka mana sauki a kasar mu Najeriya. Allah ka mana mafita.
Amin.
Muna da wanda ba su da kishin kasar mu suke lalata mana kasa. Duk sun dawo da matsalar Boko Haram. Boko Haram abin da aikata suke aikata a kasar nan. Allah ka mana mafita albarkan Nabi.
Amin sallallahu alaihi
wannan tashi hankalin da ke kasar nan Allah ka mana mafita. Ka duba ran kai da yanzu nan yanda manyan kasashen nan ke magana za su mana takunkumi. Shi ma sai ka mana wani tsadar rayuwa a kasar nan. Mutane na ina za su kai so su kai mu ne. Wannan al'amari Allah shi kawo mana mafita. Kuma akwai kurakurai da yawa, akwai wanda ma suka na cikin gwamnati ma wanda kamar ma ba su iya aikin da suke baran kai da ne. Kaga yanzu nan akwai abubuwan da ake cin fida a gwamnatance don talaka ya more. Wallahi yawanci ana yin shi ba a morewa. Ka duba gwamnati nan da Allah ba mu na gwamna ba goyen da yake da kishin talaka yana hawa ya sa aka sayo mana motoci wanda za su dauki mutane. Tun da ya sayo su an hausu ga sunan mutane na cewa ba su iya hawa titi sai an gaba gera titi. Me yasa ba a sayo masu kyau ba? Suna nan aje sai rana ke dukansu talaka na cikin wahala. Tun mai tafiya yau in talaka na cikin wahala yake in tafiya ya same shi. Wannan kenan abubuwa da nan da yawa bangaren noman nan ma da ake wallahi wasu ba su kware ba ko kuma kishin kasar ne ba su da shi ba za su noma ma yadda ake samun abinci yadda ya kamata. kaga wannan lamari to ya kamata to ba samu kwararru a duba ran kai da Allah ka mana mafita.
Amin, mun gode. Taking it back to my Facebook page, I have this one coming from Al-Amin Bawa, say Nigerian government has to keep all their greed and selfishness away to fight insecurity with sincerity. Yes. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Usman Apaya.
Good morning. 0913857900 is number to call and join the conversation. Yes. Hello.
Good morning. My name is
0913857900 is number to call, and of course make your voices heard based on any of the story that is so catchy to you this bright and promising morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
We're fine, sir.
My name is Mohammed, calling from Tirkoin here.
Okay, you're welcome to the program, sir.
My interest is on that school, which was attacked after the withdrawal of our security personnel. I think the withdrawal of security personnel from that school before the attack raises many questions. And therefore, I call on the government of Niger State to investigate why were security personnel withdrawn from that school. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that contribution. 0913857900 is number to call and make your voices heard on this platform. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is MOG from Sokota.
MOG, you're welcome to the program.
The thing is that Niger State will have to be even give like more 3 states. The bush is the large mass. Police cannot cover all the land mass. It's not. They have to give them like 3 states. They should forget about sentimental and all those things. Nigeria should give Niger State 3 more states. Let security can cover these things. It can't cover from here to Kajin. Before unless you give more than like 4 barrack or 5 barrack in Niger State. Before it's not easy. It's not easy. Let us tell ourselves truth.
Yes.
And secondly, it's not all the village should collect numbers and communicating. Let them communicating. Thirdly, the school, if true, they are closing the school. If they are to open it again, it's very, very bad. They are the one putting the children for danger. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes, I love one of his submissions where he said Niger is a very vast state that requires there needed to be a kind of 3-in-1 state. Yes, Niger State is very vast. As far as the Niger State is within the middle belt of the country, but its territorial border has stretched to as far as having a border with Benin Republic, some part of Benin Republic. So it tells you that Niger State is a very vast, concerted effort need to be put in place to make sure that you give the state security. It's either you having more barracks or you split the state. Let's have 3-in-1 state here in Niger. Hello.
Good morning, Alhaji.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. You see, I like the submission of the last caller. Like, yes, Niger State is a vast state. That also needs a leader who knows the state very well, who has the state at heart, who can converse from left, right, center, not east, south of the state. Not somebody who is just sitting duck and Nina, only in Nina, Niger State. You see, when you look at these terrorist activities, virtually 90% of them are all Fulani. Then what has the Fulani community here in Niger State done to stop all these things? And what has the Niger State government done to stop all these things? Rather, it's like driving shoulder with them. You created a ministry for them, which I expected actually Abunde Kamata Suntini. But rather, it's not even that. It keeps on coming every day, and nothing is happening.
Thank you very much. Let's take it back to the Facebook page. We have this one coming from Ideuna. He said, "Good morning, Sir Apaya. Only God, yes, he said, only God go save us in this country." Jabba said, "Good morning, sir. Please forgive Gebu the challenger. He didn't offend us now. It's only that he's not, ready to, work with what we have here. this is a privilege that we're giving out for people to air out their views, and he actually wants to show us what to do here, and we are not about to take that. So I think we have warned him severally, even on air. So I'm saying this so that the public could just understand what is actually happening. We don't have any issue with him, but I think he should go and go. But by the time he mature up enough to be able to do what is expected, then opportunity will be given to him. Now we have this one coming from well, let's take it back to the phone line again before we come back to the Facebook and wrap it up. Hello.
Hello, sorry, I'm back again.
Yes.
I want to speak with the another, you understand, the kidnapping of the students being kidnapped, you understand, in St. Mary primary and secondary school. You can see Usman Affair. I'm looking at the future of this country, honestly, with the closure of a lot of schools. Look at now, Kwara State is giving an order to some schools to be closed. Likewise, even most of the northern states, giving Katsina and other places. Usman Affair, where is the future of this country? Now, all these schools being closed, is it not a setback in terms of education in this country? Did you know a lot of people are scared to come to this country because of the new trend, you understand, in this country about insecurity? Since the killing of the Brigadier General, where is the reinforcement from the part of the security? All these Boko Haram kidnapping and bandit, you understand, they are not ahead of security men. They should come up with massive reinforcement so that we can overcome this security challenge. People are scared to come to this country. Where is the future of Nigeria? Where is the future of our future leaders? Now, a lot of schools being closed down. Where are we heading to? They are not continuing to see us through. That's my take.
Thank you very much, MDR. We have this message from the Facebook from Ismail. Okay, this Facebook from Ismail. Evalis Pado. He said, "Good morning, Mr. Paya. Happy weekend. We pray for Allah to continue to grant, to guard and protect us against the bandits of Athene, and appealing to the authority to please fulfill the oath they took during their swearing into office. They are occupying now of protecting lives and properties of the masses. We hope they listen to you." Well, Amos Omoto Show said, "Good morning, Mr. Paya. I greet you. Please forgive." I'm not going to finish. Tado Joel said, "Good morning, Mr. Paya. It is pity that the generation are dying daily in Nigeria, yet everywhere seems to be a business as usual with our leaders. The story of Christian genocide keep on flying abroad because our government have refused to put out the right thing." Okay. Well, I can't get your message very clear. Let's take one last way. I don't think we have more time to actually, take any of your messages again, because our time is already fast spent. Well, I think this is where we shall be doing the cuttings for today on this program. We sincerely like to thank our listeners for taking your time to listen to this program. As always, you are the reason why we are always here. Without you, we wouldn't be here. We appreciate you so much. And for those of you who are actually following us via our social media handles, the Facebook, the YouTube, and the like, we want to appreciate you so very much for always hanging around there to watch us, and of course send in your comment. We appreciate you, and for all of the staff, the crew who actually make it happen this bright and promising Saturday morning, want to appreciate you. And from me to you, good morning and goodbye for now.